And then I
Well,
told
if
her,
you need like a
no,
good
you
mobile
can't
game
take
to
my
play, I can hook
tamale.
you
It's
up.
mine. I made
You
this,
know,
not you,
maybe
woman. Dude, who are you talking to? I wasn't even paying attention. I don't even want a mobile game to play.
dude, just let me finish. I haven't even told you the fucking name.
I swear to God, if it's Dragon Ball Legends, I'm gonna strangle you.
Oh, it's called Reptilian Spear Myths.
That's just another name for Dragon Ball Legends.
No, it's not. Let me give you an in-depth review. Genuinely, to start off, we got the story mode. Story mode consists of 15 parts. I didn't really pay attention to the story. All I know is that they give Chrono and Charlotte, the main character, comes from, I think, the past of planet Vegeta. Or he's just some secret race of Saiyans. Me personally, I think the story is really good for Chrono, and
I could actually care less about the story.
this is the worst part of Dragon Ball Legends, the summons. Me personally, the summons are the worst thing of the game because
Toshi, I hate you, Toshi. All of my summons are
amazing because every time you totally summon, you get a good unit. There's ticket summons and Zenkai summons, but I don't see anyone use Zenkai summons at all. You know, Zenkai summons are kind of useless unless you really need them, but I could care less. Oh, probably any summon. If you click on featured characters, you can see all the featured characters for the banner. First off, UI sign. And if you go to Z Powerless, you can see the rates in which you can get the characters. Behold, the best thing this game has to offer when you have nothing to do. Or if you just want to ruin someone's day. Kill them. Destroy them with the most mind-boggling team. So first, there's rating matches, which give rewards from time to time, depending on the event. You can have daily rewards, depending on the event. And then the higher rank you are, the better the reward. Same thing goes for the group. Like, if you perform better in this season, you can get better reward. And this is the top leaderboard. You can see everyone's team like that. There's also a treasure battle, which gives rewards, but right now it's only giving treasure. And then there's training battles, which max out your characters. And then there's LBR.
Don't talk about OBR.
On to another weird mechanic of the game. The guild, actually. I don't understand the purpose of the guild. I guess it's like a ranking system. See, like, which group of people can communicate the better. Look at that, we're losing.
Hi, me.
Hi, you. Oh, you.
So depending on, I think if you summon, clear things, do daily missions, you get points. And then there's also a chat log, which you can't chat. That you can send the in-game messages that they provide you with. And you could also see the Legends Limiteds and Ultras you get, as well as your teammates, but we don't talk about that! Yay, finally onto something more useful. The adventure system is a system where you can send certain characters out to an adventure and they can receive items like Chrono or other things depending on which adventure slip you use or job list. Usually it's used to complete daily missions, just like that. And speaking of daily missions are, I think, 6 tasks you have to complete. Use 5 energy, use 10 energy, clear bonus battle. You have to do that for 14 days consecutively for 1,000 chrono. And then there's a bunch of special missions which stay here forever, and then the events go away from time to time. Some of the special missions give you an ultra, like
We don't talk about Goku.
and then there's a mission plan, which is basically daily rewards, except you can get everything all at once over time. On to one of the most important mechanics of the game, the training mechanism. Depending on the event, there could be 3 times the XP, I believe, and half the time to train. You could train most of your characters max to level 5,000. We're finally moving into actual characters, or you know,
Everyone's counting on
the Z fighters basically. So there's a bunch of characters you could collect, from Ultra Sparkings to Heroes. Heroes being the worst and Ultras being the best. There's a bunch of
Characters I don't have, we don't talk about that though!
So, mostly there's a bunch of teams you can build, but we're going straight to soul boosting. Soul boosting is a way of upgrading all the characters from training, and if they have a Zenkai, you can double soul boost them, basically, giving them even higher damage and higher buffs. Awakening cores are what's needed to do that. And then there's art boosting, which is mainly for story and higher attack, but, you know, we don't do that. I mean, I'm doing it with Charlotte right now, but we really don't need to at all. This is the exchange shop. This is where you can get you can trade out items, not get items, but you can trade out items. And actually, that Zenkai brush down there, we're gonna get to that later. But you can trade a bunch of things from, first off, the items you collect from Avengers, and you can get pretty cool stuff, like I just did just now. Exchange energy, you know. There's, I think, come on. There's permanent ones, which stay there till, like, you know, the game probably closes or ends, stops permanently. Like the weekend medals, which you get from doing daily missions on the weekends. But, you know, I don't really have a purpose. Then there's co-op mode, which does have its own problems, but it's still pretty cool. So there is beginner and extreme. The lower reward, the higher the reward, and the more difficult too. So how co-op works, you can either pair up with a friend you have in the game, or you can pair up with, you know, a rando. So there's gonna be bonus characters and colors you can use to your advantage, such as depending on what's the theme, like, oh, same melee types, yeah, I got that, or, you know, random shit. Cool. It's Legends ranking, my
Favorite.
But Legends ranking is a ranking system where you this is actually where you use your hyper dimensional co-op, your, I think, guild points, and how many times you summon. It contributes to this as well, but there's also missions you can use, and at the end of every month it will rank you, and so you'll either be put in not be put in, but you'll get rewards every season, or basically every month. So theoretically, if you do well, you get things every month. I forgot to cover upgrade, but yeah, forget it. Y'all can figure that out on your own, you know. So then there is the shop.
We do not talk about the shop at all. Like, yeah, there's a free item, but no, look at this. So much money. So much money everywhere. You have to spend so much money. This game is pay to win. Don't listen to the fraud. So she just wants you to spend your money. Look, $2,000 for $40. Do you think that's worth it?
So from time to time, they'll do a hoi poi, which is basically a chance system where you take tokens, you gamble your life away, and then you get items. These items can range from messages to Chrono to slot removers to Z-powered, and then there's medals for the festival that's happening right now. But overall, nothing too shocking. They do this every anniversary or festival at least. Then there's the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush, which is basically a tower system where you can get Zenkai medals depending if you complete the challenges or not. If you complete all the challenges, then you can actually get the Zenkai medal or the Rush tokens. I forgot what they're called. Zenkai Rush medal, yeah, I was right. But then there's Rush medals, which can be exchanged for Z power over in the recommended at the very bottom. You can trade it out for not Z power, but Zenkai power when you have a unit at fully at 7 stars. So this is actually really useful for awakening units, which will prove very useful in the future when more units get a Zenkai. This is the Tournament of Power. It's like an RPG type thing, but not really an RPG. It has no story. This follows the Tournament of Power. You can move to spaces, fight people, and then you get points. So the higher the points, the better you rank, and you go from, I think, D to C to B to A. And then there's a heal spot, which is the green one, and there's a switch out spot where you can switch out units. So there's a main and a backup, but it doesn't really matter who you put on there as long as they're strong. You'd win. So how was it? You think you download Dragon Ball Legends? What do you say? Let's give it a shot,
Dude, no. You just subjected me to 10 minutes of a yapping session about Dragon Ball Legends. Dude, of course I'm not gonna play my... Oh, it's so dry. Let me get some water.
Oh shit, dude. I don't know what to do. You're This is what you get for not downloading Dragon Ball Legends. You don't deserve to be safe because you didn't download Dragon Ball Legends.
No, please.